Hi, this is Z, and I'm back again with another video. Um, I wanted to talk about a dream I had, and the message behind it. Um, I had a dream about maybe like 2 months ago, where I was in this old house. It was a really big old house, and I went up to the attic, and in the attic there was a room. And I was gonna open a door to go into this room in the attic, and a woman popped up in front of me, like blocking me from going in the room. She just appeared out of nowhere. She wasn't in the rest of the house. She wasn't, I didn't see her leading up to going in the door. She just all of a sudden appeared in front of the door trying to block me from going in the door. So I pushed her to the side and went in the room anyway. And at first I noticed the room was like, it was old, but it was painted white. And I noticed there being moss and plants growing in the room. And then I looked over to my right side and I saw what looked like an altar. And around the altar there were plants. Now the plants were beautiful, they were lush, they gave off a really good energy. However, there was something in my mind saying that the altar itself was not of a good thing. It was a negative, or an altar to do evil work. And the lady again popped up in the room, because she wasn't in the room with me before, but she popped up again. And she looked like someone in my family, or similar to someone in my family. I'll put it that way. She looked similar to someone in my family. Now, when I was looking at the altar, it's almost like my attention kept getting pulled back to the plants. But something was saying this is a demonic altar. This is not a good altar. So I was getting ready to call on the Most High God to help me to destroy, or call on God to destroy the altar. But just when I was getting ready to call on God and ask God to destroy this altar, something woke me up. It was like a noise from outside or something, because the weather was nice. I had the window open, and it was like a noise from outside that woke me up. So I did not, in fact, in the dream, I did not get to call on the Most High God to destroy the altar. So the feeling I had when I woke up and I kind of analyzed the dream was that that is something that is probably tied to my bloodline, my family lineage, a demonic altar, a demonic stronghold. And that when we are going through spiritual warfare, we should not only be, praying against, dark works on ourselves, or witchcraft, spell work against our own person, our body, but we should also include our bloodline. We should be praying against those demonic strongholds, and those demonic altars, whatever people have set up or done in the past that is affecting our bloodline to this day. We need to be praying to break that down and destroy that. Now, I know that a lot of us are going through spiritual warfare because of what is tied to our bloodline. But a lot of us are also having work done on us to people in this lifetime. So we need to make sure that we're praying against not only dark work, dark energy done to us or maybe our children in this lifetime, but we need to consider the fact that there are strongholds, there are curses and hexes and stuff on our bloodline, and that people are constantly trying to keep our certain bloodlines in bondage. So a lot of what's going on in our present day life, if you're under spiritual warfare and you know that this is coming from like organizations or people in your family that have decided to sacrifice you to organizations, that we can understand if we dig deeper that this is something that is tied to bloodlines. You may be part of a royal bloodline, and there's a system in place to keep those that are a part of a royal, and I don't mean royal in the sense of just having money, but it was the type of people in your bloodline, a certain type of people. Now, if you know that you may have this royal bloodline, if you did your genealogy and you have seen that your bloodline is part of a royal bloodline, that is an indication that a lot of the curses on your bloodline are tied to people trying to keep that bloodline from becoming royal again. These are strongholds, curses put on in your lineage. It may be people in your family that sold you out, just like in your lifetime now you may have been sold out, but it may be people from the past selling out to the people that keep the strongholds, the bloodlines in bondage, the organized system that's set up, that is still working and using people in your bloodline or people that you know to target you, to keep you in your bloodline under bondage. But don't be afraid of those people, so long as you keep your connection with the Most High God and keep your protection up, and keep your connection with your ancestors, spirit guides, and things of that nature, your spirit team. There's nothing really to worry about. Just continue to do the work on yourself with your children if you have children, and do the work in the spirit of breaking down strongholds and curses on your bloodline. This will free your bloodline up. The thing about it is there's always somebody in your lineage that gets called to do it, that agrees to do the work. But the reason why so many of us stay in poverty is because most people just can't. It's so difficult to make it. It's so difficult to break out of these curses and hexes and, whatever, all this black magic, the strongholds on your bloodline. So just continue, have faith, and know that you can get through it. It becomes easier as time goes on if you stick to a daily routine of moving forward, understanding that this will free up your bloodline out of poverty, out of drugs, out of alcoholism, out of all those vices that have kept our families down for generations. Understand that putting in this daily work will free up your bloodline. It's not going to free people from, other people that are doing wrong in your family in present day. It's not going to free them up, but it's going to free your bloodline moving forward. So this is what it means to be a generational curse breaker. So you're not just breaking curses off of you, you're breaking them off of your bloodline. And you may be shown in a dream, as I was, that there's work to be done on your bloodline. I was already doing work, praying against strongholds and curses on my bloodline, but now I know that I guess I gotta continue doing. I gotta work harder, and really put that intention in. In some cases, you may have to dig a little deeper, a little further. You may have to connect with the Most High God or your spirit team a little deeper to find out, because they can lead you. They can tell you through your dreams or your intuition things that you need to do. So this was probably just more of an indication of, hey, you need to get, a little bit deeper, because there's some more to it. But yeah, I just wanted to share that dream, just in case anyone has a dream similar and you have that feeling that there's work to be done on your bloodline. Go ahead and include it in your daily prayers. Include your prayers to break curses and strongholds off of your bloodline in your daily prayers. This will not only benefit you, but it'll benefit your children and your lineage to follow. So I hope this message helps someone, and I will be back again with another video soon. Bye.